All right, let's get today's show on the road. So if you are new, welcome. And if you're an old participant in this, you know the drill. So let's get to it. So we're trading the 10 a.m. macro session. There was a bit of news today. So we're gonna see what happens with the market, but we're still going to take, I'm personally still going to take the trade if trade sets up. So in the meantime, I just want to have a look at what market is doing so far. So we usually start out by marking out our closest highs and lows. So this is the US 500 closest highs here. Closest low is here. Okay. We're still going to mark our fair value gaps out later. And look at US 100 closest high is here. Closest low, well, the closest low was here, but market is doing its own thing right now. So let's mark out this other low here. There's also a low here. Okay. This was a low, but you can see market just about took it out. Oh, well, actually, it didn't take it out, almost took it out. We're going to see if that lasts. Then next, we're going to mark out this US 30. We're going to mark out the closest highs. I'm on the 5-minute time frame, by the way, guys. So closest high, closest low. Then at this point, let's just try and get a read on the price and see, get a bias for today. Okay, so from what I'm looking at right now, by 9:30 a.m., right, New York time, 9:30 a.m., price went down, took out this liquidity, and took this out. Okay, so let me see, the last liquidity it took was by 3:45. Trying to see if there's a divergence anywhere. And right now it took out this liquidity as well by 9:30, took out this 8:30, it's 3:45. So 3:45 low is here. So as of now, there's a divergence ongoing, right? With an upwards divergence with US 30. Let's see, US 500 is 747. Is also the 3. So as of right now, though it doesn't look like it will last, excuse me, doesn't look like there's an upwards divergence, like a buy divergence with US 30. So that being said, the divergence is not yet looking clear yet, because there's no market structure shift to the upside yet. So we'll see what market does. We've marked out our low. Since price has taken this, I'm going to mark out the other nearest low, which is here. All right. So at this point, I can't believe I explained all of that in how many minutes now. We're just gonna have to wait till it's 10 a.m. to see what price does. But let us just see. Price has also taken out this low. So this is the closest low. This is the closest high. Okay, now there's a closer high here now. Okay, let's see. That's for US 100. Let's see if there's any such thing on US 30. There's one here now. Okay. And US 500, there is one here now. Cool. So the drill is we are going to wait for price. I'm just trying to calculate my stop price. Average of 30 points, 33. And in case you're wondering how I know my stop loss and entry price, I'm just trying to get a difference of 35 points. That is usually the average for my entries. My average stop loss usually is around 30, 35 points. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a quick look at the average in case I need to get in quickly. It's usually like 1.6, but I just want to double check. Okay. 330. Let me see. Yeah, 1.6. So that would be that is for US 30. For the S&P, it's usually SPX. So check 4154. And in case you're wondering what I'm using to calculate my stop loss, the website is cashbackforex. Okay, so nice. US 500. Okay. We're looking good, guys. Let's say price twice. What's this line? But I think since we have a bit of time, maybe I should show you guys my London session strategy. We still have a few more minutes. So let me start with the GJ trade for today. Okay, so for those of you that are familiar with my previous session liquidity sweep strategy, it's quite simple. All I do is to mark out previous areas of liquidity in previous sessions. I just try and look at market from a huge standpoint. And in case you want to copy my settings for my sessions, this is it. So you can take a quick screenshot, okay? But you can see it is a bit different from the typical one. So just note those values there. So let me see sessions. My sessions is on. So I came on the charts in the morning, right? And I was looking for price to take out the previous session's low, okay? So you can see that price during this London session came and took out this low, took out this low, took out this low, okay? Another thing that I was looking out for was the 0.25% to 50% of this wick, because whenever I see a huge wick like this sometimes, right, it usually acts like, sometimes a fair value gap, or so you see price rejecting from the 0.25. So I wanted to use that as an extra confirmation. So if I put my fib now, this is a bit advanced, but like I said, you actually don't need this for the strategy. I'm just giving extra source because we have time. Okay, so you can see price. No, this is the point. And from down up here. So you can see price just about touched that 25% level, right, of this week. Took out this low, took out this low as well. There's actually low here. Took it out and created this market structure shift that is here, right? So once price closed above like this, I just put, my trade on, and you can see that gave me a decent trade. The funny thing is that my actual TP was this high, this line I marked out, and price stopped just short of it. But thankfully, I had moved my stop this time because I noticed that on GU, price was already going down. And if you know GU and GBP JPY, they're kind of correlated. So I was quick to move my stop somewhere here. And that's where it got out. So I just thought to review that quick with you guys. So now we still have, there was also a fine trade on gold, but not now, okay? Let's get back to business because it's almost action time. Great, so what's the last low we have here? So this is still the last high we have here, last low we have here. Okay, this is the last low we have here now. So US 100. Last low we have here, last high we have here. Great. And let's see what US 500 is doing. And this is the last high we have here. And over here is the last low that we have here. So if price, by 9:57, it's already 9:57. If from between 9:57 and 10:10, if price hits this, enters this fair value gap, I'll be looking for a market structure shift in the downwards direction, okay? I'm all set. Let me see US 30. What's US 30 doing? I think I would prefer, there's a tiny fair value gap here. I think I would actually prefer SPX this time. Okay. MT4. Just trying to get my broker open. All right. So we also, by the way, we also keep out an eye in case price is forming a fair value gap. It doesn't look like it's going to do that with the US 500. With the US 30, so let me see if there's any fair value gap here. No fair value gap here as of now. And okay, this one looks like it might form a fair value gap. So at this point, we're just going to switch to the 1 minute time frame and see what price does. Okay. Um, let us see. So it's almost 10. So let's see what price does. Also, we're also on the lookout. Price forms a short-term low here, okay? And then decides to break that low, tap into the fair value gap here. I think on the 5 minute, there should be a fair value. The fair value gap hasn't formed yet, even. So nothing in that direction. But if price, takes out a low there, goes below, would be open for the buy. Like I said, with this strategy, our rules protect us such that one of the worst case scenarios is like missing out on the trade. But the likelihood is there that we would, catch the trade most of the time. All right. And missing out on the trade, it protects us from losing out on the trade. Okay. Hope that is kind of clear to you guys. Anyways, if you've been watching for a long time, you would understand exactly how this strategy goes. So right now I'm looking at this high and this low. It's almost 10. Let's see what price chooses to do. There is this high, okay, and this low. Is there a fair value gap here? Quite. No. But let's see what price does. Okay. Okay, there's a fair value gap here. Great, great, great. Okay. What does price want to do? It looks like it's gonna take out that top one first. Let's see, let's see, let's see. It hasn't broken this yet, as you can see. So let's see. Looks like, yeah, and now it has broken that. It has filled this fair value gap. Let's see what price does from here. Okay. Honestly, guys, let us see. Even if I take a sell, okay, because I think my bias is towards the buy side for now. Unless price takes out this one now. Or, if I take a sell, I think this would be a short-term target, this fair value gap, and I'll just see what price does from there. But let's go, let's go. Price is moving real quick. So let's see. Yes, 500. Oh, it's already taking it out on US 500. Great. So let's see if it carries on. Let me see. Okay. Wait, no, we're just observing price really. Let's see what price wants to do. Okay. Okay. Let me take out the high. Just took it out. Let's see what price wants to do. All right. Let's see if it closes below here. Let's see, let's see. Okay. So if price closes below this point, then we're good for a sell. Remember, close, close. Yeah. Want it to close below here. Okay. Let us see what price wants to do. Let us see, let us see, let us see. See on US 100. Okay. Price has tapped this fair value gap, and yeah, might just keep pushing. Well, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see what chooses to do. I might have on the wrong pair. I was on the US 500, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. So what's price between of the others? Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Right. Let's see. First, see. Okay. That's fine. We're just waiting, guys. Okay. Let me see what price is doing on the other one. Price is just taking its time. I hope we get an entry today. Just really taking its time. Cool. The wait continue. And look at US 100. Okay. Okay. Right. The price is on the move. Let's see if it closes below here. If it does, then I think that's good for a sell. The price closes below this candle right here. So let's see what it actually closes. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. So let's see, does it close? Does it close? Cool. Sell, guys. Time for a big, big sell. Yeah. I like how it's looking. So we're good to go. I'm in on the sell, the S&P. So let me just calculate my, I usually go for just a straight 2 hour on this. So you can take a retest of this, but me, I'm already in. I'm gonna do my best for short. Okay. Yeah. Next two will be here. So my, no, please go. So 1 to 2. Where would that be? 1:2 is here. So at that point, I'll take off most of my trade. Let me see if there's any drawn liquidity downwards, guys. Okay, so this is the closest drawn liquidity, right? But remember, with silver bullet, it doesn't mean that price will hit the drawn liquidity. It just means that price will move at least 5 handles in that direction. Yeah. So let me see. Okay. I'm in on that trade already. We're just gonna see how it goes. To be so nice, price still came and took out this. But I think this point is a good first take profit. Second decent take profit here. There, down here. And yeah, this one we second we take profit, and then the final take profit will be here. So I think that's that. And from here on, we just watch price, guys. Right? Nothing else to do. If we win, we win. Hopefully we win. I really don't like watching price. I just hope price shoots down. I don't like looking at price do its thing. Usually, if not for this live trading session, I would just set what I need to set and move, to be honest. But let's see. So we're targeting a 2-hour. Price is on its way, doing its thing. Yeah, so I'm already up, or I can hit TP. Wait, has it gotten to a 1-to-1? So I can move my stops to BE. Almost forgot that. Okay, it's already at a 1-to-1, guys, for me. So I'll just move my stops to break even right now and wait for price to continue in its direction. Okay. Stops to break even for 1, 3. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Awesome. We are in there. We'll hit the targets. At this point, I think I want to actually take a partial at this point. Should point all. So I can forget about this trade. I'm moving stops to BE, taking a partial on this and just moving on, to be honest. All right, guys. All right, guys, I think we're going to call it a day, so I don't just keep looking at the charts all day, okay? So I'm picking a partial, moving my stops to break even and calling it a day. So that'll be all for this session, guys. You can check your chart and see what the price does later, okay? So cheers and have a good day.